2018년도 KT 로스터도 기대해 주셨으면
롤컵을 드는 거를 보기만 했었잖아요.
롤컵에 세 번째로 올라갑니다. 2017 World Champion.
가장 높은 자리에서 진짜 제대로 통쾌하게 한번 복수한 것 같아요.
한결이 모르는 팀 썸머 전설 그 자체.
이대로 무너지는 거 아닌가 뭐 이런 얘기까지 나왔었는데.
Of course, is something to fear, and apparently it's a realistic thing to fear because they're coming from the bait.
They are. Blue buff now going to get started up. 3v3 here in the jungle. Mata leading the charge. Jump forward comes through from Score. That's going to be an instant flash away by Spirit. He's going to get stunned up. They get the proc. He gets the smite off to try to stay alive. One more hit will do it, and that's going to be Def coming up with the first blood. But now Kuro is pushing his way through. He's going to flash in. Heal comes out from Depth, but he is still going to go down. One more auto from the Veigar will finish him off. Score running low as well. Tucson trying to get the slow up. Can he get the Devour? He jumps over to the side with the blue buff. Seems like he will be able to make it out alive, but so many flashes on all sides coming through, and it's going to be Kramer getting the final blow. A 2-for-1 in the end. Afrika coming out on top. But
you get a Rage Blade or an Infinity Edge, very expensive items that usually are second or third with no cost because Lightning Phase is so damn low.
Depth going low, takes that turret shot. A lot of hits coming through. Flash forward on the tongue lash. Glacial Fisher will catch Kramer.
The Rift Herald would instant kill the bot lane outer turret. An option there is mid lane.
That's going to be the Emperor's Divide coming through. Kuro jumping away with a Proto Belt. Throws down that Event Horizon, trying to trade some damage back on the pawn. Oh! He does just that. Leap forward comes through from the Spirit, but he cannot get the execution pawn with just the so. So first tower for KT going over. Be a bit too late. Still looking for the play as Tucson comes in with an Abyssal Voyage. Kiin in on the backside, looking for Score. Gets a little bit of damage in onto him, but instead they want Smeb. He's going to be the juicier target, the easier one to lock down. Event Horizon not quite going to be able to lock him in. He's got that orange to keep himself safe, and Smeb, will he make it out here alive? Event Horizon comes down.
Oh, it just does!
No!
Wait,
he
no!
made it out! Are you kidding me? Get that completed seal item. Will be able to do so. Kuro fighting his way back in, going to get jumped on in underneath the turret. Tries to dash back, but stutter steps for a second, but even so, still would have been dead as Smeb finds proving to be so difficult. Position control from KT already masterful, and that's how they are able to catch out Kramer right there. Just coming over the wall, scoops him up, Pawn finds the kill. And just like that, no more trap wall really to block them, just the two, and now Kuro under fire. Breakable going to be blocking out the majority of that culling. Mata just get the pop up there on Kuro, but no one can collapse forward to finish him off, but instead they'll just be focusing down the turret, so now Tucson now out of both of their spells. Meantime, Smeb, he's going to be looking for Kiin. That culling, not at the right angle. Does get healed up. Does he have the damage? Smeb trying to trade this one back in, but actually, it's going to be Kiin coming up with a kill right at the end. He was able to finish him up, but he's got to get out of dodge. The Score is waiting in the wings. Gets a bit of damage down there onto Spirit. Already used the leap strike. More empowered hits. Might just finish off that Kha'Zix.
Well, guys, look at explosions. We're going to see the replay here.
This is still not the Smeb replay that I want to see,
no,
OG.
Unfortunately not, but this would have been a one fight by Smeb, but the redemption here, the damage to Smeb, but also the healing to Kiin. This would 100% have been Smeb's victory. When there's a duel, it's dishonorable to play this way, but the dishonorable, it's a funny old game, League of Legends, is Afrika trying to use this time with recalls to actually get some control back around the Baron that we talked about that hasn't been taken.
They might just be getting taken out here. Tucson going to get popped up, does have that great health to go ahead and pop the shield, but it's still not going to be enough with the arrival of the rest of the members of KT.
Just to zone the jungler, and now the jungler's trying to secure a second Baron.
I mean, we saw Spirit get a steal in game number 1 on that Baron, gets healed up by the redemption as it goes low.
Oh, baby!
Pawn all on its lonesome though, has to go golden, but the Baron still will be secured by Score, and now they're turning their sights back in onto the members of Afrika.
So end up being more of a crapshoot than KT would have wanted for this Baron. Clearly, Pawn had the idea that he was going to be the one to interrupt, but he doesn't hit the ultimate onto Spirit. Spirit is there, isn't able to get the smite this time, of course, 50-50 at the best of times. Notice that Kiin doesn't join the fight. He would not have been the difference. Here's another damage dealer. Shuttle the line between tankiness and damage. They have many more options for where to fight, and all Afrika can hope for is kind of a mistaken positioning like this.
It's going to be much easier by Depp. Self-alive as much as possible, but Kuro is just going to pop him. R to win, and a pawn in a bad spot. A double kill going over to the Veigar, and Afrika just like that.
Some would argue even more AD, so much power, even the fact that you have a Relic Shield as AD carry. 38 minutes into the game, start looking at numbers. Looking a bit
proven quite difficult to finish off Smeb. Now looking to poke in from that right side.
KT, even with flashes up, basically the way it plays is wait for the event horizon, then all in. Here's the all in though.
That's going to be the Cannonball Barrage getting thrown down. Kiin almost locked up with those concussive blows, but Kuro has eliminated Mana. Immediately just deleting him. Shield getting popped by Zeus, and event horizon coming down. Has two members locked up inside. Kuro will still be picked off, however. That's going to be 2 kills now going over to the members of KT Rolster. Depp finishing off Zeus, and now Pawn finishing off Kiin there with that Lucian, taking him out. I almost said Kramer because it's an ADC. But just like that, KT able to win the fight. They pull the trigger on it. Now they're going to be looking to knock down the inhibitors here. Kramer going to do his damnedest to try to defend this, but I think they have to give it up.
They're going to try and end Achilles. I think it's a possibility here. They still have 2 huge auto-attack threats in the Azir and the Varus, and if Gangplank can walk up, they can finish this game fast. There's no tankiness on Afrika.
Tries to get that little pop there onto Kramer. Doesn't get too much damage, but now they're going to go in. That's going to be that counter-strike coming through. He gets absolutely annihilated, and KT will be able to finish the game here. Just shy of 40 minutes on the clock. They tie it up yet again. Papa Smithy, a Game 2 finish for KT. A Game 3 that has to be played between these two teams. But honestly, I couldn't tell you who's going to win this in the end.
We certainly invite a third game between 2 of the big competitors for LCK Spring 2018. Azir has won both sides of this matchup. No one was able to take the reverse side and win the ultimate swag move, especially in the mid lane. KT Rolster do close out the game in the end. Feels like the team that does pick the more reliable 5v5 team, the more initiation in particular. That's my big takeaway. We're what, 6 games into LCK Spring. The team with the initiation is winning more often than not because games are going long, 1 pick, someone's dead, and it doesn't matter from there. It's a really big win here for KT Rolster. They want to start their season with a win. Afrika thought they could escape with a 2-0, but the 2017 stories remain. 3 games between these two. Every other time this happened in 2017, it was KT picking up the 3rd game win.
A glimmer of hope after they took out Deft